What's going on, Virgo? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the week of March 13th to the 19th, 2023. So in this reading, Virgo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the week. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding this upcoming week for you. But before we begin this reading, Virgo, as always, excuse me, I do want to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Virgo, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that, Virgo. But without further ado, I am now going to pull the energy, and we will see what it is that wants to come through for you for this upcoming week, Virgo. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Virgo. See what we got here for you, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, very interesting energy. I feel like a lot of you are going to have a very good week. There's a really great week coming up for you. But let's go ahead and start this reading off for you with some pre-shuffled oracle cards. What energy do you need more of? What frequency do you need to embody more of for your highest good this week? The first energy you need more of is surrender, but you have it in reverse. So with this energy here, Virgo, being surrender in reverse, there's some sort of initiative or some sort of forward-moving action that is being called for you to take at this time. So we're going to see why surrender in reverse is here as your energy you need more of. But I'd be very careful of just going too much with the flow. Being very intentional is very important for you. Defining, letting the universe know what it is that you want. Setting proper boundaries with other people. There's something to do with that. But you also have sacred geometry here, Virgo. I was tuning into the energy. Sacred geometry is all about trusting in a higher plan. Understanding the universe has a higher plan for you. And some of you feel like the plan that, the way that you would prefer, your life to go. I'm getting in the form of a partner. A lot of you are like, a lot of you have a negative belief that it's really hard to manifest the ideal partner for you. I'm getting a feeling of zooming out. I know this is a weekly reading. What I'm getting from this is that someone that, your type of person, or someone that you've never experienced, someone that will make you this happy, is on the other side of a deep transformation in your life. So the universe has a plan for you. You need to trust in a higher plan. At the same time, you need to take action. You also need to trust in the higher plan that things may not be working out the way you want right now, but that's there's a certain level of perfection in you going through a struggle. And for a lot of you, this has to do with, very deep relationships. This has to do with you manifesting an ideal partner. It may not be happening right now because you're meant to go through something first, is what I'm getting. But you also have return to source. Okay, so this energy is about actually letting go of something, almost like a reset in your life. So when it comes to surrender in reverse, there's some sort of action that you need to take to reset your life. Return to source. You see the whole universe manifested in this card, right? Like highest dimension, lowest dimension. So we're going to have to see what it's about as we move through this reading, Virgo, but there's your energy you need more of. Yeah, okay. So your opportunity this week, Virgo, is the Justice card, okay? So there's an opportunity for you to receive good karma this week in some sort of fashion. Also, this week, with the Justice card being here in your opportunity, I would just, do what you feel you need to do. Like we all say to ourselves, I should do it this way, I should do it that way. It's like, as long as you adhere to your own credo, I would really recommend that you all develop your own personal credo, your own personal philosophy. If you adhere to that philosophy, you're going to be okay. Okay, the Justice card is here in your opportunity, so you're also protected. Okay. Now your challenge is the the challenge is the Lovers. Your challenge is the Lovers card here, Virgo. So for a lot of you here, there's a big challenge when it comes to your love life with someone that you feel very close to. Some of you could be going through a little bit of a breakup, but I'm not getting that from most of you here. There's just more so of a challenge for you thinking it's like realistic to manifest a person of your dreams, okay? But what I'm getting from this right off the bat is it's not up to you to you're not really in as much control as you think, okay? Like this is a funny analogy that I heard. The universe, like you're driving a car right now, you think that the wheel is like attached to the car. The universe is like playing a trick on you where like they've like unplugged the wheel. So the universe is driving your car, but you think you're the one making the turns. Like, so you're going down this river, you're flowing there no matter what you do. Okay, so there's some sort of there's definitely something about destiny coming in when it comes to a person, when it comes to you manifesting a person this week. But I mean, when it comes to your overall general energy this week, Virgo, with whatever your immediate circumstances is, there's a lot of harmony, there's a lot of abundance for you as well. Your overall general energy is the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles, and also the 4 of Pentacles here, Virgo. So for those of you who have a primary partner, it's pretty solid. For those of you who have like a family going, I feel like there is a lot of stability here. Some of you here, there could be an emphasis on the physical rather than the emotional, right? Your challenge is the Lovers, so there could be something here about, if you're in a relationship, your partner is doing something for the better of the group, for your tribe. Someone, whether this is you or someone you're close to, I feel like there's a lot of money flowing to you. There's a lot of abundance and security that you have. There could be some sort of emotional issue as well. There is something about you having an upgrade in the physical world this week as well. So just be aware of that. Like, I feel like your physical life is going to be, an upgrade this week. Okay. So some of you could be making a new purchase. I feel like, some of you could be getting some sort of unexpected income or pay raise or some sort of unexpected money this week is what I'm getting from that. Okay, we're going to have to see in a moment. Now, when it comes to what you don't see coming here, Virgo, you have the 6 of Wands, you have the Strength card, and you also have the Wheel of Fortune here in what you don't see coming. So there's a big opportunity here in what you don't see coming when it comes to you somehow getting attention from other people, right? The 6 of Wands is all about public victory. It's about someone who is a winner. And in some sort of way, I honestly feel like no matter what is going on for you this week, you're winning in the physical world. You're winning in life to a certain degree. I'm getting that there is some sort of underlying emotional need, unmet need that you're still in the process of manifesting. For those of you that are single, this is like bringing that 10 of Pentacles frequency to you. You also have the Strength card in what you don't see coming. So the Strength card is really about kind of abstaining. It's really about like finding your why. Why do you have the strength to go on? And I feel for a lot of you, it's about something bigger than yourself here as well this week. But I don't know. Listen, I don't know what's going on for you because all of you live somewhat different lives, even though it's under the umbrella of the Virgo energy. There's something like really good happening here for you. Like, I really feel like you can expect to have a great week is what I'm getting. Okay, I don't really I'm not really sensing a lot of hiccups or anything major that's negative, but there is a lot of major positives. But when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Hanged Man, and you also have the Five of Cups here, Virgo. When it comes to your advice from your spirit guides, I would just say wax on, wax off initially. You know, like, I feel like there's a lot of pleasure that you're going to find in the ordinary ho-hum of life. You know, there's a quote like, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. In this case, it could be, you know, before you attain what you want on the physical world, you need to work hard. Now that you have it, a lot of you are at a junction point where you can either let the comfort, the newfound security that you find yourself motivate you to push forward and to be on your best behavior, or you can slack off. Because the frequency that I've even been struggling with this to a certain degree. People can slack off with a win. You know, like, you've won one. You're a winner now. And people slack off on their diet, their training, their whatever it is that you do. There's a temptation here for you to slip into laziness, but it's just a temptation. I actually don't sense that most of you are going to be doing that. But for some of you, and I was channeling, like, the strength card is like finding your why. There's something here about like letting the taste of success motivate you, the taste of security motivate you, rather than making you become complacent. Okay, whatever you got going on physically, this could be a workout routine, this could be willingly improving yourself, is what, because you got the win in some sort of way. Like, you're going to be feeling good about yourself. The problem here that I sense is more of an emotional issue, right? With your advice being the Five of Cups and the Hanged Man, there's something that you're meant to look at there's something to do with your heart when it comes to manifesting love that you're meant to look at from a different perspective. And it has to do with the wider scope of your life. What I'm getting from this is there's something that you've been going through that you feel like you could be far away from manifesting the one, from manifesting the person that, like, is really going to make you feel like life is worth living. But you're not as far off as you think, is what I'm getting. There could be a big opportunity for all of this to come to you faster, because you do have this Ten of Pentacles. I mean, there's nothing but stability here. Now, what I am getting... Okay, I hope you're paying attention, because I'm getting this very strongly. For some of you, you need to enjoy what is happening physically. This period of security, this period of newfound wealth, new possessions, something new is coming into your life. Enjoy it while it's here, because what I'm getting is that you're going to be on a completely different lifeline in 2023. I know this is a weekly reading, Virgo, but what I'm getting from this is, like, wherever you are right now, it may not be your forever person or your forever place, but you must enjoy it while it is here. And know that what you truly desire will come to you, not when you want it, but when it is the appropriate timing within the myriad of sacred geometry, how the universe works. So there's something about returning to source, sacred geometry. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, though, Virgo, and make more sense of this and see what's going on. So let's go ahead and clarify why the Justice card is here as your opportunity. Some of you, there's an opportunity for you to get your... something about improving, like, your credit score, getting some sort of legal documents, like, in order. That's your opportunity. So, like, I wouldn't float into fairyland too much this week. Like, whatever's going on for you this week, you're going to find security. Once again, chop wood, carry water, like, do your taxes. Like, there's something, like, you're just going to find security in doing basic human things. That's at least your opportunity, okay? The challenge is more so, where is this all leading? But it's leading you to somewhere to you where you can't even imagine, and it's wonderful is what I'm getting. For a lot of you, you haven't met the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, even though I understand some of you are in a relationship right now. I'm sorry to say, I don't really know if that's going to last. Maybe, for some of you, it very well could, if you're locked in. But generally, those people who are, like, completely happy and locked in aren't really watching this. So, I mean, some of you are, you know what I mean? But let's see, the Ace of Pentacles almost wanted to pop out. Why is the Justice card here for you, Virgo, in your opportunity? The Justice card in your opportunity is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and also the King of Wands here when it comes to your opportunity, Virgo. So once again, there's something, you're sitting pretty in the physical this week. Like, that's your opportunity to get your finances in order, to do the little things, you know, like focus on the details in your life. That's your opportunity, something to do with that, maybe focusing on journeying to a path of financial freedom. Now, you do have the Moon and you have the King of Wands here. What I'm getting from this, a lot of you are going to be connecting to a fire sign in the future. I'm getting something about a destined, fated future partner that you don't know who this person is yet. That's what I'm getting. A lot of you have felt like you've never been emotionally satisfied, potentially ever in your life. Now, there are moments of emotional joy. There are moments of union that you can probably remember with an ex or even someone you're dealing with now, but it doesn't take you to the next level. You know, Virgo, what I'm telling you is there's going to be someone who's coming into your life at the appropriate timing. Maybe not, I'm going to be honest, like maybe not this week, but whatever you have going on this week, chop wood, carry water, that is going to lead you to this opportunity. I'm getting a fire sign. There's someone who's going to rock your world, okay? And you're linked subconsciously, which means it's connected to sacred geometry. There's a soulmate coming in for you, Virgo, but they haven't shown up physically for you yet. Some of you may know who this person is, but they're not physically in your life. But there's also something about the grass is not always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. But what I'm getting from this is like, appreciate whatever you have going on right now because it's not going to last forever, even if it's something good. Let's see why why is the Lovers card here, Virgo, in your challenge, though? Something about, yeah, like the person who's going to complete you is not here yet. But what I get from you is like you're becoming the person that is the highest version of yourself this week that will be the thing that attracts this individual to you. But what I'm also getting is that it's not even like it's going to happen either way, but you might as well set yourself up so there's less problems down the road. It's all connected, Virgo. Let's see why the Lovers card is here in your challenge for this week. The Lovers card in your challenge, Virgo, is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and also the Wheel of Fortune here when it comes to your challenge. Okay, this is coming through so clearly. A lot of you feel like you're doing something wrong, and that's why this love hasn't come into your life. Like, the love of my life is not here yet. I've never met anyone that really satisfies me at a deep level. And the person that some of you are wondering about the past, like you keep, like there's someone that's so great in the past, they're not going to be as great as this next one. What I'm getting from this, Virgo, in the challenge is that, once again, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I told you about a fated connection coming in for you, didn't I? I did. And, sorry, like my tone is a little weird there, but the Seven of Swords to the Seven of Cups, like, I'm telling you, Virgo, there's nothing that you've done wrong up until this point in your life when it comes to love. Now, of course, from a certain level, there are, but the good news is that whatever lessons that you've learned about the mistakes, like mistakes that you've made with past lovers in the past, what I get is that you're with the Justice card there, and with all this earthy stuff going on for you, you're literally in the process of for some of you, correcting the mistakes that you've made about love in the past, but simultaneously, and more of an overarching message for every single one of you watching this, is that you've done nothing wrong. There's something much deeper going on here, Virgo, when it comes to your love life. You're not in control of this. You're trying to steer the wheel. You think you're the one controlling the steering wheel. The universe is like laughing, like, yo, look, Virgo thinks they're controlling this car. Meanwhile, like, they're directing it. Okay, yeah. So let's keep going though. Let's clarify why the Empress is here, okay? Why is the Empress here in your overall general energy this week? I feel like this is you really taking care of yourself is what you're going to be doing this week, is what it's showing up as right now. And a lot of smoothness as well. Some of you could be reaching out to family and kind of smoothing out relationships, even if it's not, like, ideal. I just get, like, a new lifeline for you in the physical. Let's see why the Empress is here. Now, some of you could be pregnant. Like, there is an energy here of some of you could be very fertile. Like, if you don't want to have a child right now, I'd be careful. Because, right, there's, like, I got a message from Spirit. Obviously, it's from the Empress card, but it's more than that with everything else that I analyzed. Like, there's something about you being very ripe to create something, but it's like, hold your horses there. Okay, yeah, the Empress is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Three of Cups, and also the Star card here, Virgo. So that's interesting that the Five of Swords would come out to the Empress here. There could be a destructive person around you that really, when you start to shine, when you start to do well, there's some sort of like social, this could be a friend group that doesn't really want to see you grow, because that's basically what I'm getting. Like, there's some, like, I'm getting a person around you, or I'm getting an influence around you that when you renew your life, when you clean everything up, you're doing great in the physical, maybe you buy something new, there could be someone that wants something from you, or there could be someone that feels bad about themselves when they see you shining. Now, remember as well, and what you don't see coming, you have the Strength card, and you have the Six of Wands. This is you getting attention, but having to keep it, like, keep it on the low. There is a quote, and I really, like, there's a quote that's popping into my head. I really think it's very important for those of you that this is resonating with. This reading is resonating for you. Listen, keep your head up in failure and keep your head down in success. You know, like, there's something about, I'd be very careful with the Moon here and your Justice card. Like, be very careful about, like, bragging about what you have. You could, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to read energy. And there's just something about, like, sometimes you got to know when to play it cool. But on the other side of that, if you play it too cool and there's enviers around you, that's going to end up hurting you as well. So this is what I'm getting, Virgo. But let's see why the Wheel of Fortune is here and what you don't see coming. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here and what you don't see coming this week, Virgo? The Wheel of Fortune and what you don't see coming is clarified by the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and also the Ace of Cups here, Virgo. Okay, well, there could be, for some of you, there could be someone new coming in that kind of just comes in unexpectedly here. Okay, the Ace of Cups is about new love. Now, you do have, where do I want to go with this? The Tower, the Knight of Swords, and also the Ace of Cups. There's something about a new path, a new emotional, like something that feels good to you emotionally, blows up a foundation that you have. Now, for some of you, what I'm getting this Tower is about is it's time for you to let go of, remember, you have surrender in reverse as the energy that you need more of, and you also have return to source. So that's taking initiative to wipe the slate clean in some sort of aspect of your life. And I do feel like if you feel there's anyone becoming envious, becoming jealous, becoming bitter, when you try to elevate, when you are, because you are successfully elevating yourself this week, there could be some sort of foundational friend group or a friend, or there's some sort of energy around you, a family, some coworker, someone that needs to exit your life in order for you to raise to this next level. Now, for those of you that are dating someone right now, but you kind of know, like, it's not going to be your forever person, or because there's something about someone new coming in for you, what I'm getting from this is, like, I don't know how I want to say this, but no, we're not going to do that. You know, like, it's a good tower. Like, I'm like, with what you don't see coming, it's not a bad tower. I just feel like you can't keep, like, new level, new devil. Let me repeat that. Like, the version of you that got you here won't get you there. You know what I mean? So there's some sort of major upgrade you're going through in the physical. There could be something about it's not going to work, you know what I mean, the same way with people around you, because there's something about a victory that you have, right? Six of Wands here. There could be okay, all right, this is what it was, okay, or this is an aspect, a very important aspect to what I'm picking up on right now, Virgo. a lot of you are you want to be very careful how you expand your comfort zone this week. Like, let me be honest with you. If you're comfortable with having 30 grand in your bank account, for example, and like that's where you're used to. You have 30 grand in your bank account, that's where your comfort zone is. All of a sudden, you open up a pathway that you instantly get like 60 grand, or there's a pathway that opens up to you that you know, okay, like I'm going to get 60 grand next month, damn. Or whatever the number is for you. Like, there's something about self-sabotage that could come in here where I cannot tell you how many times in my own life, if you're not doing the inner work to like upgrade your self-image, what you know you're worthy of, like you can literally get 60 grand and you'll lose 30 of it randomly. This has happened to me so many times. Like back in the day when I was only comfortable with like having like 2 grand or whatever it was in my bank account, like if I got more money, some synchronicity would take it away. There would be some weird event, that an injury, or there would be some sort of weird thing that always took me back to my comfort zone, because once again, your opportunity is the moon. Your subconscious mind needs to be primed for this upgrade, for this disciplined security that you're having. So for some of you, this tower is related to your own inner process or someone around you. But as you lay the ground, sorry, my cat is doing something weird. The cat's doing something weird. Yeah, but this is what I got, Virgo. Let's keep going, though. Let's see what... I'm interested to see why this Hanged Man is here. Because I'm not getting so much as surrender. You know, sometimes the Hanged Man comes through as, like, surrender. Not really doing anything. But because you have surrender in reverse as the energy that you need more of, this is coming through as more of a reversal in perspective when it comes to the emotional pain that you have endured in your life up until this point. A reversal in perspective, you know, sacred geometry. Everything that you've gone through is going to make a lot of sense really soon. Let's see why the Hanged Man is here, though, for you, Virgo, in your advice. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, and also the King of Swords. Yeah, this has to do with a new beginning that you're going to have in love. Whether it's right now, for some of you it could be happening pretty quick this week, but for a lot of you it's into the future once you get your stuff right? Like you have this King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. There's going to be a new beginning that you have. For some of you, it's going to be with a fire sign. For others of you, it's going to be with an air sign. Don't get too attached to that. But there's some sort of new beginning here that you, like, when you go on this process, you're going to look at your life from a totally different perspective. So with that being said, I feel like I said what I had to say. I'm going to conclude this reading, Virgo. I hope that this helped you, and I will talk to you next time.